Hi everyone! Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom comes out in cinemas this week, so to celebrate, I thought we would make some ginger ice cream. Now the Jurassic Park diehard fans are going to know that ginger ice cream was mentioned in the first Jurassic Park novel, and that novel is what set off this whole series, both for the books and the movies. So we're going to make it to celebrate. Now before we start making this, make sure you guys subscribe. That way you guys can find me if you guys click away, because once you start going down the YouTube rabbit hole, you probably won't find me again. And we've got lots more recipes to make for this year. With that, let's start cooking. So to make this first part, you're going to need 2 cups of cream, 1.5 cups of milk, 3/4 of a cup of white sugar, a pinch of salt, and 2 tablespoons of ginger. Now if you've got ginger on hand, fresh ginger, that's great. I tend to keep some minced ginger in the fridge. The ginger people had sent me some a few years ago and I've been hooked ever since because I don't use it on a regular basis. So it's great that when I'm thinking of cooking something, I've got it in the fridge ready to go. So over medium heat, you're going to stir in half the cream, half the milk, the sugar, the pinch of salt, and the 2 tablespoons of ginger. You're going to give that a really good stir and let that come to a simmer. Let that simmer for a few minutes, and then you're going to turn off the heat completely and just let that infuse the ginger into the cream and the milk mixture for about an hour. Now, if you find that your mixture curdles, it's just the ginger and the acidity apparently that's causing it. You can strain it out before you move on to the next stage. So after that 1 hour, you're going to come back and you're going to heat that mixture back up. And then you are going to whisk in, you don't want it too hot, but you're going to whisk in half the cream and half the milk and the 6 egg yolks. And you're going to keep whisking that for about 10 minutes. I do it consistently. Make sure your temperature doesn't get too hot, otherwise you're going to have cooked eggs. And then you're going to have to strain your mixture again, if that does happen. But basically the trick is keep the temperature low, keep whisking and stirring until it becomes like custardy texture. From that point on, I pop it into a chilled mixing bowl. So I've popped that into the freezer before I've even started. And I pour that in just to bring the temperature of the ice cream straight down. I'll pop it into the freezer again, and I'll keep stirring it every 10 minutes until it starts to become really thick. Now from that point, you are going to add in 2 extra tablespoons of your ginger once it's chilled. Basically, you've got 2 flavors going on. When you're infusing your ginger, it's creating that sweet ginger. But then by adding the extra ginger at the end, you've got that heat of the ginger that comes in. So you've got that nice balance. So I've left it to freeze for 24 hours. Now this ice cream, look, there's different ways you can use it. You can do an ice cream maker, so it whips it, and the more air you get into your ice cream, it's gonna make it fluffier and easier to scoop. In my case, I kind of did a little bit, and then I just poured it straight into a bread loaf pan. But it does make it quite firm if you aren't using the ice cream maker, but it doesn't affect the taste. Just the ability to scoop it. Just need a spoon and we will do our taste test. Oh, this is nice. So it's really creamy. So by infusing the ginger first, it kind of adds that ginger sweetness, but by adding the ginger also at the end, it gives that like heat of ginger as well. So you've kind of got that nice mix of both. So I hope you guys enjoy this recipe, because I know I definitely have. As I said, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up if you want more of these type of recipes, and definitely make sure you subscribe so you don't lose me in YouTube. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video.